Hi. Oh, I did something wrong now. I just have to get this thing away. From the screen. I hope my mic is working fine because I dropped it the other day on the floor, so it's flat on the top. But I will try and see how you like it. Otherwise, I will have to find a way to. Is it okay? It's landed on its top. Sadly. Otherwise, I need to find a new one, buy a new one, so I can have certain groups online and so on. Also, yeah. So I wrote that I would do 3 pick a cards, so you can pick 1, 2, or 3. So I will choose the Starman Tarot for this. I just start off like that because if someone haven't gotten in here. And it's a rainy night. I wonder if I can. Maybe I can get the image to be on here all the time. I'm not sure how to do that. I probably can. Somehow. Previously I could, but then they changed it. It got more difficult. So I just do the easiest way possible. And this is it. And this is it, by the way, this song comes up now and then for me. Did I? Oh, I just took it. I just had it here. Came up, but then I released it, so to speak. This old one. I'm so much for the old songs. Recently, more so than ever. This oh. So yeah, I can't say that the songs I like. I kind of like them, but in a strange way. Not that I think they're. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, here is that song. For someone probably, maybe number 1. So now I will choose the. Oh, I need to drink something, otherwise I will have coffee or something. Yeah. Many thoughts on my mind. I probably shouldn't share all my thoughts all the time. Right? Too late for that one. So I'm getting on with it. All right. So, for the number 1s, if someone chooses number 1, I will have a message for you here. You can think of a question if you want to. Maybe that this can relate to that somehow for you, or just see a general message for you here for the number 1s. Let's see. Okay. Oh, they are very slippery. This deck is very slippery. So I got the Empress reversed and the Queen of Swords upright. So what I take from this is that this probably woman, if it's not a woman you ask about them, that's the answer for this. This woman have a hard time shining. Allowing her to shine her light. This is reversed Empress. I said that maybe. I'm a little bit tired, although I just started. It was just to check the mic actually, but then I go on and on also. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So she also is afraid to show her love and even sexuality. I feel in this case, she is so sparkly and so bright, but she holds almost everything back. She's like overflowing, and she knows a lot. Also, she's very in touch with her third eye or her spiritual side. The distrust here, I don't really know. She knows that she creates her reality somehow, but I don't know what this Queen of Swords that comes up. She's rather bitter, almost like a Kali type in this deck. In have been at least enraged and have a lot of. She's so guarded. She's so guarded. She's also wise, but she's really harsh, hardened. Inside of her, of course, this Empress resides deep, deep within, but no one gets really close to that one, as it seems right now. Understandably, she's like. It's almost, there is a book here with like burned pages, it seems like, or like hole in them. So, yeah, she's been through a lot, this this woman, which have made her also become more of a warrior-like type rather than this sensual, loving creatrix that she is at her core. She is wild, and she is ready to go however far to protect herself and those she loves, I guess. She's very, very, this is no bullshit person. And she also sees through a lot of games, and it's like her higher consciousness, or what you can say. She have like a connection to that somehow that make her know things. So she knows others' actions in advice. She have an upper hand, or upper leg, or whatever you say in English, when it comes to these things. It's not that she's not loving this persona of hers that have been developed from mistreatment, I would say, or people being, yeah, and this is hard stuff. This is not like minor things. She have really been through a lot, this woman. And she's, yeah, no one can really mess with her now. Interesting. I will look in the booklet as well, but that's what I see when I look at the cards. And as I said, I do read them a little bit, tiny bit, intuitively, but not like I could tune in like in messages or channeling and so on. But so far I haven't, because I find it probably is enough clarity as it is. But she's very upright. She's very open, and in the book that comes with the cards, the image is printed out even in a larger scale, so you can see details in a different way, which is fantastic. She's like, she have this enormous ability to create worlds, new life. Like, she is fantastic, right? But I think she knows it, but somehow she does not express it. So, feeling stifled, scared, or scars. What do you say? Poor resource management could be the case here also, but I don't think it's that so much. Disconnect from your surroundings. Change your environment. Know this moment shall pass. Well, I the things I tap into when I saw this image is what I think it means, though. I think it could come with a sort of a healing solution here with the disconnect from your surroundings. Yeah, in itself, that could be a good thing, but I think rather connect with your surroundings, especially in nature, actually, to feel connected with life itself again, sort of. To start to trust. I don't think this person trusts humans very much, though. So therefore, I think maybe that's not the way to go here. I don't. It seems like also almost, it's not true though, but it seems like she holds some sort of card. This Queen of Swords hold a card that have similar colors like the Emperor's card. Instead of her, but it's rather her chakras, I think you see here. Yeah, she's not afraid also. She's not, well, I think this queen, this empress, is afraid of intimacy, afraid of letting her guard down, afraid of being like sensual, soft, calm even. I think she's afraid of those things, but she's not afraid of dark things because she has experienced so much. She knows she can fight this. She knows she can survive it somehow. And even if she wouldn't, she's not afraid of that. She is ready, kind of. She's like, yeah, to let down this guard, this the vigilant or this active focus that she have on being treated bad, sort of. And that's the guess the only fear she have. And I don't think she feels that fear. I don't think she think about that fear. She just won't allow it. But it's clearly in her, and she would be a happier person if she would. But I think she needs to start to connect in a greater sense, love, like it's all around and that kind of thing, or let herself softly move into greater trust that something is carrying her through, not only her own strength. And she kind of knows that too. But she have become very hardened, this person. Yes. That's it for now. If someone comes in after I've done this and whoa, number 2 here come up immediately. That's Judgment card. Oh. Later and have additional questions to or so on to what I said, then feel free to ask. So for number 2 we have the number 20, which is the Judgment card. Yeah. So this person might be a man, not sure, but on the image it is. So I just heard that if you don't yawn when someone does it, then you're a psychopath. I heard it in a video, and I didn't yawn when they did. Sorry, I'm just giggling about that. Anyways, yeah. Usually I do though. Well, so sometimes I might be. Sorry, I'm getting silly now. I'm tired. So anyway, Judgment here says, I am vibrantly alive and live. No, and live into the gold goddess. No, God, I can't really read. It's huge letters here. I am vibrantly alive and live into the God goddess that I am. Yeah. So the Judgment here, I will read about that. Heeding the call of a higher purpose, a resurrection, the rebirth of a new personality. Forgive yourself and others. Be the visionary you were meant to be, made to be, it even says. Yeah. So I think this is someone that have maybe had, I was watching, sometimes I watch things that aren't so uplifting. I try to balance it though. I'm curious about humanity. I'm curious about people and life. I'm curious about almost everything. But anyways, about this stalking series on Netflix. And yeah, I think this person reminds me of someone who have been had an easy time to just judge, just say like, this is how it is, boink, and no further thoughts on that kind of thing. But I think they are beginning to realize that this their perception or their judgment may not always be true. It's like they have a strong conviction here, and are powerful as person. This whomever it is. I get this rather male energy from the image of the card, but maybe I should read a little bit about it. Should I? I think I have time. No one have jumped in. The powerful figure, yeah, with her arms raised, has just received the force of divine revelation. Struck by an epiphany, he is instantly transfigured into a luminous space-age preacher. Yeah, well, oh, well, maybe. Anyway, the metamorphosis is complete, an unrecognizable embodiment of spiritual revelation. His previous life wiped clean. Yeah, this could be needed in some cases for sure. The rebirth is complete. He is compelled to live differently, to change everything about life at once, for there is no going back. The energy transmitted by this revelation raises the dead. The skeletons are brought back to life, alluding to the far-reaching regenerative power of revelation. We are awakened from the hypnotic quality, the spell of the habitual and restricted being and doing in life. Just getting by, in an instant we realize something fundamental must change. We recognize the lie we have been living, the story, quote unquote, about ourselves and life is seen for what it is. The meanings we have carried from childhood, the assumptions we have made, the lens passed onto us through which we view life. The part of ourselves that was lost, has been hiding or laying dormant, is revealed and must be lived out, fully expressed in the world. We are called to action. The revelation wasn't asked for, it wasn't sought. Rather, it was bluntly administered. There is no choice but to act upon it. Awake to something entirely different about life and compelling new possibility. We can't go back. Judgment is a highly charged card, not always easy to receive and yet carries huge significance and potency, poetry, I don't know. It changes you with the task of looking into your life without hesitation, to see what has been buried, unloved. It calls you to bring it to life. The life you had been living was comfortable, perhaps, but it is not the full truth of who you are and why you are here. Already you quickly recognize the recurrent themes, dynamics, and patterns of your life and have a clear picture of where you were heading. It signals a new horizon, the events and patterns of your past, like the pieces of a jigsaw, have come together to form a whole complete. In a flash, all can be understood. All is forgiven. You forgive yourself. That phase is over, and you are transformed, free to live into a greater reality, a more expansive potential. Stripped clean of all the limitations, old beliefs and experiences of the past. You can see into your own future with fresh eyes. Yeah. Judgment calls you to be the visionary for yourself. Expect change to naturally unfurl as you revision your life in a whole new way. Wow, this is very profound and very, very, yeah, this is very powerful card in this deck as well. Yeah. And I see that this person have almost been like a bully or treated others bad is what I pick up from this. And yeah. And somehow this, at least it shows that there is a possibility for this if this person is open to it. Yeah. But that takes a lot of bravery. Oh, someone is here. I don't see whom, so you don't have to run away. So for number 3, and you can ask if you see the chat here, you can write a question or something, or even just chat with me if you like. But now I have just picked 1 and 2, and then I will take number 3 for those who pick number 3. Whoa. Number 3 jumped out as the other ones. Prince of Cups reversed. Usually this is someone that is kind of not not mentally ill, but who is like confused in some way or another, sometimes feeling not so good. But let's see here. Prince of Cups reversed in this deck. It could be enhanced though, this, but it could also mean the opposite. Sometimes we will see in this. Yeah, there is some things going on. I mean, this person is also very intuitive, artistic, or so on, and pick up things but don't really understand it yet, so it's confusing somehow to them. The parts of them know a lot of and have a lot of experience, I think, in almost like a metaphysical realm or so on, but still it's like they can't reach this. It's like a holy grail standing there in front of them, and they have all the patterns. They have embodied so much like magic, you can say, but they are still far from. They try to reach this. Yeah, what they sought, let's say, and it's evading them somehow. Let's see. Reversed. Emotional confusion over a situation. Yeah, run away. Imagination. Be calm and think about the right approach. It is the message here. I think this almost is like a Wiccan. It seems like the Wiccan Kernunos, almost a god sitting there in a tiny figure that this person also reached for, or they try to understand something here, but it's not. It's like it's the cup there that looks like that to me somehow, with the horns and all, and it's not. That's just something I saw in this image in the book. That's weird in itself, but that says something though. Yeah, you may be experiencing some form of emotional confusion and turbulence, seesawing between tremendous hope and delight 1 minute and abject despair and disappointment in the next. This card suggests your imagination may be getting the better of you, so take stock of your situation and regroup. It invites a calm, reflective approach, a chance to fill your own cup from within and logically consider your options. Yeah, this is very interesting, I feel. This is super interesting to me. This person is confident in many ways and have a set stance, but they also somehow keep distance or are disconnected. It seems like the body and head aren't like totally in phase with each other, let's say, in the image here. And also the energies of the body is almost they're also not very like connected. It's like yeah, there is need for some balance here, and they touch. I think also there is a fear for love in this card, because this man in the image reaches for they're very, very yeah, they have a high level of spirituality, you could say, or yeah, they know a lot. But yeah, this man here reaches for the water, which could symbolize also love or something. Take it in his hand like a, yeah, that's what what this is show, because the water just pour through this person's fingers that they feel, and they don't know how to catch this, how to capture it, almost like capture it. No, but and my feeling with this person is that, and this is very subconscious though, so I don't think they know what I'm going to say now, but they have a lot, but also are a little bit trapped in some of their ideas. Almost the patterns of on the body here make me think that, make me interpret it that way, like as they need to make things fit into those patterns rather than letting things show up as they are. Yeah, that's what I see. And it's so strange that I see Colonel's like sitting there, the horned one, but it's the grail kind of, or the cup here. That's so weird. Huh. Anyways, yeah, if in the upright position, that is what I see there, that he's reaching for. But what I was going to say is like he is hold himself apart. He stretch his arm forward, but still lean away or like keep a distance. And I think about that. I talked with someone recently about that. Yeah, it was a friend of mine now, I remember. We were sitting here in a coffee shop, and I was showing like this person wanted like love in a way, but also not so much, and so on. We all are like that, I guess, somehow, more or less. At least single ones, I guess. Yeah. Some are content fully with that though. But yeah, anyways, she have her ideas, but also back away from it. Like, anyway, so I talked about this, that I've been shown that I had like a box of that the cards were in before, and I said, what did I have there? I don't remember what I had to put in there. Never mind. But well, I said like, to find someone who wants this fully, you need to fully step into and be, I mean, claim that, like accept that, say that to yourself, see that this is what I want, and be in that vibe. For others in that vibe to find her. She can't like stand with the touch a tiny bit with a toe, or and jump away, or with one foot just and one foot out. If that's not what she wants, if she really wants a close, faithful, like love relationship, a serious one. So, but then those she meet, if they don't climb in there with her fully as she wanted, as she does, then she need also to step out of it. She can't stand there by herself having a relationship with someone that is not in, you know. And that is kind of what I see in this person is one who does not step in, but they want to find it, or they want to grasp it, or they want to explore it or understand it. It's like a curious, it's very, very focused interest here, almost like a ceremonial magic, a magician trying to make it perfectly. And why do they drop the water? They don't understand this, it seems. And then I giggle, but it's not fun. But they feel like they have, I'm not saying they feel like they have it all, but they feel like they have a lot, and they do but it's like they aren't also very grounded. They stand on some sort of platform here that seem to be floating in the air, and that is also a kind of a trick. They are magicians. This person have ability to create a lot and understand how to use also the energy and power of the emotions to make things, create things or what it is. But they also try to, I wouldn't say maybe manipulate, but they try to, it's more like a curiosity. They try to understand how these elements and everything work, and without being vulnerable, yeah, they try to kind of objectively find a way to catch this by kind of holding back. They're not without love. They have a lot of love. Oh, someone is in here now again. Hey, someone, you can ask a question in the chat if you want to. Well, they left again. I don't see who you are, so you don't need to be afraid of that. I just see numbers when it comes in someone. So there is so much in this card. Also with this little figure that I see that is not meant to be there, I assume, but I see it sort of clearly that way. With that, I also see that this person, what can I say? I think religion in itself, or whether it's not like those traditional, like book religion sort of, but whatever it is, I think this person have lost a feeling for the life in that kind of, yeah, almost like it becomes just statues or something, while they rather want to explore energy and how to transform and how to influence and those kinds of things. But it's not in a, I mean, they don't mean something bad with their sort of manipulating. It's rather they try to understand their power and their abilities and yeah, the world around them, I guess. But something is confusing for this person. I think that is the fact. I've said it several times now, but that they drop it, they almost grasp it, have it in their hand, and then it's gone, like, and they are so surprised by this. Yeah, no one is in here, so I could go on and on. But yeah, that's maybe it. Maybe I shouldn't go on and on. It's very warm in here now. Oh God, I can use this card to actually make a fan of it. How nice that was. Yeah. 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 That's the confusion. And the thing is that he almost. That's the problem. If he would be far away from making this work, it's almost like you have an invention or something, or being someone, having ideas how they function or something, and then they are very close to making it work, and it doesn't, but they know they are close. So that is so disturbing, and that's why they have this hyper focus almost, and they get almost gray in their face because they've tried to force it to function kind of, or so this person needs to be more grounded. And yeah, I also think this whole thing about totally stepping in, not looking at even in connections here, if this is connected to a certain connection that is difficult for them or what it is, they need to step in with their whole self. This person kind of keeps so much control in their, let's say, head, and all the other they don't jump in with all their energy. They just try to. Yeah, I could go on and I shouldn't. But yeah. It's almost like trying to catch a cloud, or they don't understand why ice melt or something. That's not the fact though. And this is very also, aside from emotional in a way, but that's the force, the power they use also. They're very sort of erotic. They have a lot of that kind of energy. They can use that kind of energy to influence things, and they know that. Yeah. But more so their mind. Yeah. They are pretty good at that. And now I see another thing that I didn't see, and I wonder if this is even. What do I see in these cards? This deck is very interesting. The Star Mantra, or you can Google it. And now the cup that is there, or the Carnona's figure, as I see. Also now I see it almost like a love letter that that person holds, with a little tiny red heart on it, like a white letter. This is probably not there. I mean, maybe it is. Yeah. And that is also something, this person, it's like a secret to them. It's like, my thought about this person, it could be other things emotionally, that they have a problem dealing with, kind of, for some reason or another. Maybe they are very, very logical, and that's the problem, or very something else. They can't really understand. Maybe it's others' feelings or their own, maybe sometimes. But they have a lot of those, of course. They have a lot of emotions. But I take it that this, and I also now see a little, whatever is that then? I see a lot of new things that I didn't see before. Whoa. But this little letter, anyways, I feel like this is related to love, relationships, and so on. That they can't understand something. It's like they don't. It's like a secret to them almost. They feel like that. Almost like, what's the key? How to. They feel like they do their best, and they really try, and they try different approaches and so on. And still it fails, kind of. Yeah. And also they get confused in a way, because they feel like they don't know what to choose then. Yeah. Since they feel a little bit lost in this area, yeah. Maybe because of previous disappointments or so on, and they fear that this will happen again. That is probably the only reason why they hold their body like distant, and just reach with their arm, with their hand. Because, yeah, otherwise they wouldn't be so scared of it. Like, I'm not sure it's scared, but they want to understand how this functions, that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, and this love letter is also almost in their hand, like as if they could read how love is. It's something here, almost like this person could actually have some sort of, I'm almost a post diagnosis and such, but I feel like this person could have some sort of, yeah, I wouldn't say like autism spectrum or something like that, but something, maybe, whatever that means or no, but maybe some connection to well, just previous things they've gone through. It could be that give those kinds of patterns, or what you say. But mainly I think that they try to force this situation. They try that's where the problem is, that they don't go in fully well with all themselves, and that they try to figure it out like an experiment almost from the outside rather than diving in. Yeah, I kept, oh, someone else is here. Oh, I'm just screaming and they leave. So I will just put this away now. But I've been here for, 40 minutes, and now I don't even know when. I thought about writing it down, but I didn't have a pen here. So and I don't think I will. Yeah, when I said number 1, 2, or 3. Anyone who is curious have to listen to them all to figure out where they are, if I don't listen to them myself someday or another. Oh God, I now got really tired. Wow, this was interesting. I hope that last person got some advice anyways from that. Hey someone, I don't see who you are, so you don't have to leave. But if you want to, you can, if you see the chat here, you can ask some questions to me or to the cards, or just randomly speaking. No, that person left too. I will check Facebook. Maybe I should put it up online. There. I'm too tired. I don't think I will stay here for long. I just wanted to see. I think the mic works. I hear it though, so I hope anyone else does. No, I think I'd rather go blind, boy. No, but I think I will go to sleep. Oh, that was interesting, by the way, that I came to think about that song. Yeah. Is it not? No. Well, I put some songs here, and someone who is interested or have the energy can check them out. At least. Maybe I should put a heart to myself. No, that seems silly. Okay, I will just go because I just realized how tired I was. I didn't realize that before. So, but I hope you get something out of these 3 cards, and maybe they all have something to say, or say something to different questions if you have. So you can, I say that at the end. How weird. That you can choose them all if you want to. Okay, gosh, I need to go to bed then. Oh my gosh. It's easier to do this, or easier, but when someone is here, so I can like communicate with you directly when you write. I could fall asleep sitting now. I suddenly feel how quickly that happened. Maybe that's the energy of this last one that like influenced me like that. Yeah. Maybe that's how they feel, the tiredness of trying and not wanting to try, because they know there is something there they want to try. It is some communication or something, but they also, whatever I read there from the text, it seems like dare to just try and see what it becomes rather than to know beforehand how it goes, kind of thing. Also is what I feel. And this person feels heavy, and they don't know what that heaviness is. I mean, what kind of emotions is beneath that, because there are emotions there, but they are just aware of this little bit confusion and sort of not a positive feeling, but they don't know what those are. Okay, I will end now. Take care, and let me know in your comments if you understood what this was about. And I will talk to you another day. Bye for now.